Forget about that bus that took Watson to Jacksonville. Might be time to hop on the bandwagon there in Houston.
Right.
5 straight wins.
Yeah.
This is a team that I think people weren't totally sold on. Do you think more so tonight?
They
Did
better
do it for
be.
you?
And I don't even say, I seen the 5 touchdown passes. I seen Hopkins one-hand catches. But Lamar Miller, if they can get this guy to run the ball and have a balanced offense like they had tonight and had against Jacksonville, this is a very scary team. It takes hits off of Watson. You see the play-action passes down the field. This is what a run game can do. And if they can get him going and keep him going, this is going to be a scary team because we know they play in defense, too.
And a lot of offensive lines in the league are geared one way or the other. These guys are geared to run block, and then play action pass is set up off of that. And this is their formula going forward. You have to be in the 20-25 range as far as pass attempts for Deshaun.
Absolutely.
It's a very good spot for him. Big throws down the field. We remember last year what happened. They were scoring 40, 50 points a game, and it was all chunk plays, all play action. And so they utilized that very well. I thought the run game was nice with Lamar, obviously adding Deshaun's ability to move around and just extend plays, going above the X's and O's. This is a very scary football team.
And we all know old linemen. Old linemen, they always in the huddle. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. So if you giving them what they want, when it's play action pass time, they're going to give you the best they got. So you better keep running and keep them hogs happy up there.
Deshaun Watson had been hit 68 times coming into this game and had been sacked 26 times. Both of those numbers the most in the NFL. Miami got to him one time by hitting him and did not sack him at all. How in the world did this game play out that way?
Well, I mean, really, we have a film that we could show you and just kind of show you some of the plays that he makes. But in reality, it comes down to being able to run the football. But Deshaun is special. Deshaun has the ability to go, like I said before, extend above the X's and O's. This play isn't designed to be like this. He was obviously going to set something else up, but he tucks it, picks up 10, 12 yards. Fantastic play. He's got great pocket presence, great feel for what's around him, especially for a young player to be able to slide there, still keeps his eyes down the field, knows where to move, knows where his checkdowns are. Even though he misses it, he avoids a sack, avoiding negative play. Sacks kill drives. So he's been sacked a lot early on, but just his feel, it's really nice to see. I mean, eyes down the field, looking for a big play, finding DeAndre Hopkins, and absolutely fist pumps when you do something.
And a lot of these hits, especially early in the season, were on Watson. He's holding the ball, trying to make a play, let everybody know he's Michael Jordan in cleats. Instead of throwing the ball away and getting it out, don't take no hits, no unnecessary hits. But then again, you add the run game, and now the pass rushers cannot just pin their ears back and come get Watson, because if you do, we're going to run it right up the gut. So this run game is really helping keep some of that heat off him as well, too. They are going to be a very scary team.
You have to figure this Dolphins team was deflated when they had trouble getting to him the way that they did. Because you have to figure this is a guy who had to take a bus to last week's game because he's so banged up. The key to the game had to be to get to him.
Yeah, for sure. And then when they weren't able to do that because of the run game, like James mentioned, I mean, that's when it's very difficult. And then you start getting overly aggressive and you pin your ears back. You got to try and stop the run, and the linebackers get aggressive. Like you were saying, there's no drop underneath for the deep over routes. And then you find out guys are just running wide open. Like, how'd they get so wide open? It's because of the threat of the run game. Takes pressure off your quarterback, takes hits off your quarterback, but then also opens up huge gains down the field.
And not only that, when you take a bus to go and sacrifice your body for your team, you think they're not going to come out here, your O-line, and sell out for you and make sure we keep him upright?
A little footnote on it. This was not a Greyhound.
He has done for us.
He had a masseuse with him on the bus.
It doesn't matter. That is a long bus ride to be there for your team. I know a lot of guys will be like, hey, coach, just hold me off till next week so I can fly this little hour flight. I'm not getting on no bus for no 13 hours, you know? So for him to sell out for his team, his O-linemen, they know that, and they're going to work for him, and they're going to keep him upright.
I'll tell you what, no stage is too big. He had all the big games in Clemson as a college quarterback. And then so far in the NFL in primetime games, like tonight, he's 3-1 with 11 touchdown passes and only 1 interception. So the game's not too big for him.
Oh, yeah, the stars come out at night now.